Hi folks, my name is Chris Rosso. I'm the artist of Mudfire Pottery located in San Antonio, Texas. I thought I'd include you today on my kiln opening that went off this morning. I have some test pieces in here as well as some old tried and true glazes that I just love. This here is one of my spoon rests in a chino glaze. I just love the brown. It goes so well with today's kitchen granite countertops. I have another one here. Get nice variation with that chino glaze. I really love it. This is a nice blue. I love the way it picks up my swirl that I make in the middle of all of these. This is a refire. I had a bubble. It's the top to a French butter keeper. You put your butter in here, the bottom holds the water. You fill this with your butter, invert, there you go. One of my favorite glazes. This is a matte yellow glaze. I just love it. And this is one of my batter bowls. On the back end side, I have a lug and makes it perfect for pouring. Here are some of my test fires. This is a green that is on a speckled brown stoneware that I'm looking to start using. This is the blue. You don't see much of the speckles come through, although the green you do. This here is desert sage. It's supposed to be more of a green where thick, but I only picked it up right there, so looks like I might need to do a double dip. Ah, very rustic. This is that matte yellow on the speckled. Oh, I'm so in love with it. Very, very nice. Here's another pour bowl that I did. This is with two different overlapping chino glazes. Really like the way that came out. Ah, blue pour bowl. Got some nice variations on that glaze on the outside. Very pretty. Very. Pretty stable on the inside, but lots of movement on the outside. Tried and true chino. We get a lot of browns and honeys and beiges. Very nice glaze. And what I did on these chinos is I do a 2/3 dip on one side, and then I do an overlapping on the other side. hopefully to get some nice variations in glaze movement. This is with that green Shino that came out very brown on this speckled clay, but this was a white clay and I achieved what I was looking for. So I have green and then the browns coming through. This is a little incense holder. I really like the way that came out. Again, the desert sage. That's some nice greens and browns. Very pretty. Some nice browns up underneath that. Very, very nice. Yeah. Not quite a white. It's my winter white. That came out very stable, tried and true. This again is that matte yellow. Really shows off the swirl nicely. Again, the matte yellow. I'm really liking that. This is on a brown clay that I have, no speckles, but it does, where it's raised, pick up the brown in the swirl. This is going to be used for my smudge bowls that I have. Last layer. Oh, this came out nice. This again is that desert sage. Get some really nice variations to the green and the brown. Really liking that. Really, really liking it. Very pretty. Again, my winter white, tried and true, no movement, nice and opaque. On the white clay, I love it. If I do it on my brown clay, it comes out almost like a gray color, which is very much in. This again is my tried and true Shino. I absolutely love, I get such beautiful variations. And on this particular one, I did a second glaze. I actually did the second glaze first. I'm really loving how that second glaze interacts with the Shino over it. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, my lug for holding the pour bowl. And a garlic keeper. This is in the Desert Sage. Again, beautiful browns, greens. I'm really, really happy with this. I do glaze the inside rim. I don't glaze the outside. This sits on the kiln shelf like this, and this sits next to it. That way there, it gives it a nice finished look to it. I'm real happy with this. Well, thank you for joining me today. I enjoyed showing you my pieces straight out of the kiln. I look forward to talking to you later. Bye-bye now.